Alright guys, this is a brand new way for me to edit. This is just practice. I've been asked several times to please explain more about what I'm doing, and this is an effort to try to do that by adding a voiceover to my videos. So I got kind of a format together of how I wanted to do this. I made the video ahead of time. You guys might already watch the video. This video, I'm doing the voiceover, and I'm adding in some shots like this, talking about what I'm doing in the process and everything like that. And we're just gonna see if we like it. So let me know if you like this style of video. Leave a comment down below. Be like, yeah, I like it, or no, I don't like it, or whatever. I like the way you make your videos, like normal or whatever. Whatever it may be, I'm just curious as to see what you guys like, and I'm just trying to do something fun. So keep in mind, this is practice, okay? This one doesn't really count, but you can kind of see the idea and the gist of what we're doing. So without further ado, or anything else I need to talk about, because I'm pretty sure those two things mean the same exact thing, let's get right into the video. Guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm here at the Sweet 16. Sorry guys, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Jess, and I gotta work right there on that tiny house, man. Rob's on his way up here. We're gonna get the table saw out of the truck. We're gonna get Cedar from down there on the cedar pile. And we're gonna start working on the tiny house, man. Where we left off was right up there on that loft. I got those windows on this side done. Still got to do the ones on the other side, and then we got to trim them out and all that stuff. And I'm hoping by the end of the day, I'm gonna have those windows trimmed, and then we're gonna be one step closer to having that loft done, man. After I get all that trim done, I've always felt better at walking and talking, you know what I mean? All the way from the beginning of the videos, man, just grabbing that camera and walking around the Sweet 16 and talking to you guys has always felt more comfortable to me than sitting down. Every time I got to sit down and talk to the camera, I always get butterflies. I always get nervous, you know what I'm saying? And I'm hoping by launching this new podcast, it's going to be helping me get over that fear where I could just sit down, get in front of a microphone, and talk to y'all like you're my friends. So let's get back to the show. All I got to do is paint it, and then I'll be ready to take that scaff down. So today we're going to try real hard working on that trim. Got a whole bunch of stuff we want to talk about today, and I'm just excited you guys are here, man. Thanks for being here. And for those of you that sent in the email with the podcast request, thank you. You know who you are. Got a lot of really good suggestions, a lot of interesting topics already. And if you haven't sent in your request yet, go back to the last video. All right, guys, it's not the last video. It's actually 2 videos ago, because I forgot that I put out the video, The Hardest Thing About Being a YouTuber. I hope you guys go and check it out. I'll put a link to it right there. Getting back to the show. 5 free things, man. We're giving away 5 $20 Amazon gift cards. And all you got to do, send us an email with your podcast request. I'll put the email down below in the description of where to send it. And all you got to do is say, hey, this would be a good topic, or why don't you talk about this, or whatever. And you'll be in the running for a $20 Amazon gift card. Totally free. You don't have to do nothing except just send an email. It's super easy. Sorry, guys. I've got to break in right here because I wanted to tell you we are now opening up comments for podcast suggestions. That podcast is launching later on this week. This is the last week. We're putting it all together, and we are now opening up comments for podcast suggestions. Before, you had to send an email, get entered to win. We're giving away 5 Amazon gift cards. You can now leave your podcast suggestion in the comments of this video. So if you do have a podcast suggestion, something you want to hear us talking about, an opinion, or whatever it may be, just drop a comment down below, and if we use your suggestion on the show launching later on this week on Friday, you'll be entered to win one of 5 Amazon gift cards. Back to the show. That's it for the opening. I'm gonna get busy, and I'm gonna get to work. Guys, Rob just showed up in the 88 and got my new gloves on. Man, I love these things, Milwaukee, but they're insulated. They're super warm. Guys, I'm not even joking, man. I bought these gloves the other day. I picked up a pair for me, and then I liked them so much the next time I was at Home Depot, I bought a pair for Rob. They're insulated. I wear these Milwaukee gloves all the time, but the ones you guys been seeing in my videos aren't insulated, and it's starting to get cold here in Arkansas, and so I did pick up a pair of insulated gloves. Had to cut the fingers off and everything so I can push the screen and focus and all that, use my phone and everything. But you guys go check them out, man. I'll leave a link right here. Check these gloves out. They're not even that expensive, but they're super flexible. They got really good grip and they're super warm, man. Back to the show. Rob, nice shirt, man. Guys, check it out. I'm wearing two. Look at this. I don't even know. What is this pattern called? Does anybody know what this pattern called? I was wondering that on the way here. I drive down the road going, I wonder what this is called. I just call it my lumberjack shirt. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure that somebody that knows about sewing and material and patterns knows what this actual pattern, the red and black, is. If you know what it is, drop me a comment down below. I don't feel like looking it up. All right, guys, on the original video of this one right here, I asked, what do you call this pattern of my flannels that I wear all the time? I just call it my lumberjack shirt, you know what I'm saying? But we did get a couple of comments calling it buffalo plaid, and we're gonna go with buffalo plaid. But for originality and authenticity and my mind not really knowing what things are called, I'm just gonna keep calling it my lumberjack shirt. But check out Rob's shirt. I promise you guys, we did not plan this. Look at that. Boo. We need Twinkies today, you know what I'm saying, Rob? Nice parking space, bro. Thanks. Check it out. Rob just parked right here on the logging road. We had the dozer guy come down the original logging road that me and Daryl built. There's a bunch of rocks and stumps and stuff like that. And whenever the dozer guy was here, we're like, hey, man, can you run down that too and pop up all those rocks and everything? Now you could drive a daggum Oldsmobile 88 right down the logging road. You know what I'm saying? It's freaking awesome, man. Well, Rob's here. I'm gonna shut up. We're gonna visit for a minute, and then we're gonna get to work on the tiny house. Glad y'all are here, man. It's gonna be a great day. It's cold. As you can see, I got my cold weather gear on, man. I'm wearing two lumberjack shirts. One's insulated, and we're ready to go, though. So it's gonna warm up. I think it's gonna probably get into the 60s today. So I'm gonna be shedding this stuff really quick. You know what I'm saying? Glad you guys are here, but we gotta get to work. So yesterday I put brand new flooring in my daughter's bedroom, and she got some of that vinyl plank, you know, clicked together. It looks like hand scraped wood, kind of dark in color. It's super nice. Big shout out to my Uncle Jim over at the flooring store. Flooring was great, man. Thank you so much. And we got to burn that stuff. And I don't know where you guys are from, but where I'm from here in Arkansas, out here in the country, we like to burn things. All right, guys, I'm not even joking, man. I had to shoot this part like 4 or 5 times because I just kept cracking myself up, man. I'm like, God dang, dude. People are going to be thinking I'm a pyro and all this kind of stuff, making fires all the time, freaking lighter fluid, all this stuff, man. I ain't messing around. You know what I'm saying? We got stuff we need to burn. I'm going to burn it, man. I'm not going to take this stuff to the dump, pay them $50 to put it in a dadgum landfill and get buried for all of eternity. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm gonna give back to the earth, man. I'm gonna put this stuff back where it belongs, back where it came from. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is made from something from the earth. You know what I mean? Everything, man. Plastic, cotton, metal, it's all made from the earth, and that's where it belongs. And so I'm gonna burn it. I'm gonna save the $50 because you guys already know free is better than spending money, and I really love free. All right, guys, if you've been watching the channel long enough, you already know that I love a good fire sequence, man. The whole thing, you know, the lighter fluid, the lighting it, the time lapse of the fire going big and then coming back down, man. I just absolutely freaking love fire sequence. Building fires, getting warm, burning stuff, putting things back to the earth where they belong. But I'm going to tell you, this fire sequence, if you watch the original video, this fire sequence was a little bit too long. So I'm going to cut some of this out right here.
Do you wish to delete?
Alright guys, so basically all I'm doing is trying to find some cedar boards that are the right thickness that I want to use around the corners and around the windows. So I'm just kind of going through the pile, trying to figure out what boards I want to use. That's it. Action.
All right, guys, I'm about to tell y'all what I'm doing. Here we go. All right, guys, I got to cut a couple pieces of trim for up there at the top of those two windows. Get those done. Then I'll be moving around to this other side, and we'll get these windows right here thrown in, get them all trimmed out. Got to move the camera real quick. That was just me pretending like I was going down the ladder. Go down, come back up, get the camera, move it. Ooh, smoky. All right, let me set the camera down. Ever since the beginning of this channel, man, I've always loved showing like the cameras and the behind the scenes and the shooting and some of the editing and stuff like that. And I guess that's what this part is all about, man. I love bringing the cameras into it and kind of just documenting the process of moving the camera and the extra work that's involved in maybe climbing a ladder or whatever it may be, and how you got to move the camera from this angle to that angle and 2 or 3, maybe 4 times just to get one shot, you know what I'm saying? So I guess this part's just kind of me bringing that in and sharing that with you guys. So let's just get back to the show. Guys, I don't know about y'all, but it's already warming up. So I'm going to shed this jacket, and then I'm going to start cutting some wood right there on the table saw. All right, guys, I'm going to grab the wireless mics. Me and Rob are going to get mic'd up today, and we're going to see how that sounds. So hopefully this goes good. All right, guys, got the mic. Where is it? Boom. Right there. Rob's got his on the side. Rob, say something, man. Something.
Guys, I'll be honest with y'all. I do not like using these wireless mics, man. We've tried to use them a few times. They always sound sketchy. They sound poppy. I get a lot of static and stuff like that, and I'll be honest with you, I had them on my hat, I've had them on my shirt, I've had them on my coat, and I just don't like them. And I know a lot of other YouTubers use them. A lot of my friends that are YouTubers use them, and they use them all the time. So I don't know if I need to up my wireless mic game, maybe get a better brand of wireless mic or whatever. But if you're a YouTuber and you use a wireless mic and you really love using it and everything, drop me a comment down below. Let me know what kind of wireless mic you use, and you never know, I might just have to try something different. Back to the show.
All right, how do they sound? Can you guys hear okay? Let me cut again, see how this sounds, and we'll go from there. I got to get this camera set back up on the tripod and start cutting some trim for that window, find my clear silicone, and we'll be in business. Oh yeah, that looks nice right there.
Guys, we are deep into this video already, and I am just now starting to put up these pieces of trim. And this is where I knew in the edit that I was already gonna have to make this video to be continued, because the amount of footage that I still had left was gonna be way too long for one video, you know what I'm saying? So I did make this video to be continued and decided to cut it into 2 parts.
It's very important whenever you nail these in that you do not hit the glass. You know what I mean? It'll break every single time. All right, let me get a little silicone in there. Here we go. The side of this scaff is so narrow. It drives me crazy. That's a big mistake, Rob. Not making this side wide enough, you know what I'm saying? I've just been dealing with it. We're almost done with it, but God, it's been a pain. I'll never do that again. Whoa. Okay. Inch and 3/4. (23 3/16). All right, let me come down and cut that. 23 3/16. It is so freaking hard to get good footage from this side of the tiny house, because if you've been watching this channel long enough, you already know that I made this side of the scaff like 24 inches wide. And I'm telling you, by the time that roof comes down and then I'm trying to get the ladder in there and I'm trying to like skate by it and everything, there's like no room for this guy and the camera at the same time. So we usually end up just getting these shots from down on the ground. Rob's holding the camera right now and he's zooming in on me and everything like that, but the footage ain't great. You can't hardly tell what I'm doing, so I just thought I'd interject into this video right now, kind of let y'all know I got 2 pieces of trim that I need to put up along the top of the window frame. That's all I'm really doing, is just popping those pieces of trim in. I've already done the other 2, and that's pretty much for trimming out the window. I just need to talk about that for a minute. How come he never gets any good shots from that side? That's why I can't get the daggum camera up there. So let's get back to the show. All right, here I go. Gotta grab a hammer.
All right, so these windows are done, and now I got to move into getting these corners knocked out.
Here we go. All right, guys, that's the end of the original video. If you haven't watched the original video, do me a great big huge favor. Go back and watch the original, then come back and watch this one and kind of see the difference of what I'm thinking with the voiceover and kind of interjecting a little bit of commentary into the videos and explaining a little bit more about what I'm doing on the tiny house or just what I'm doing in general, man. It might have something to do with like video shooting or cameras or what kind of wood I'm using or just whatever. I just wanted to explain a little bit more about what I'm doing in the videos. And if y'all like this, leave me a comment down below. Say, yeah, I like it. No, I don't like it. Ultimately, I'm just going to do the videos that make me happy. This one made me really happy, man. I had a lot of fun making this video, kind of talking to you guys and everything, explaining the process of what I do as I go along. I just love hearing y'all's opinions, so thank you. And if you're interested in winning a $20 gift card, leave me a comment down below. This has all to do with the new podcast launching later on this week, the Jess and Rob Show. If you have a podcast suggestion, we are now opening it up to the comment section. Before you had to email it in, and to all you emailers, I do appreciate y'all emailing your suggestion in. You will be qualified for a second entry. I do appreciate it. But leave a comment down below. Let me know any podcast suggestion that you might have. If there's something that you might want us to talk about, leave a comment down below and say, hey, this might be interesting for a podcast topic. I don't really know. But go leave the comment and get entered to win a $20 Amazon gift card. We're giving away 5 of them right before Christmas. That is going to be awesome. It's totally free to you. You don't have to do anything except just drop a comment down below and leave us your suggestion. So that's it for this video, guys. I really do appreciate y'all watching. Do me a great big huge favor. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. What are you waiting on, man? If you liked any part of this video, give me a great big huge thumbs up like. And if you got anything to say, just drop it right there in the comments. That's all you got to do, guys. Thanks a lot for watching this video. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace. All right, cut. Hang on. Got to make sure that I got everything in my notes. Like this is like the last page right here. Yeah. So check it out. I'll just show y'all right now kind of how I did this. So I made the whole video first. I already posted that video, but then I kept the video in my library on my computer program, my editing software program. I used Final Cut. And so basically I went back and I watched the video and then I wrote a script, and you can see the green, whoa, where is it? The green highlighted is going to be the shots that I do outside, and the pink are the ones that I'm doing in the podcast room. So basically I wrote a script and then I just came outside and set all the parts that I had written down for the video, and then I got numbers like this one here is outside and it says 5:21. So whenever I go back to edit and put this part in, it's going to go in at 5 minutes and 21 seconds. So I kind of did all that ahead of time on the video, and I added like little titles, and I said, hey, on the title at 5:21, I said I had to shoot this like 4 or 5 times. It was that part because I just kept cracking myself up about being a pyro and all that. So that's that part. And then I did the same thing with the studio. So anyways, like right here, it's like 8:32 studio. I got to put that part in. It won't be the same. It won't be at the same place numerically on the new video because every time I add a clip, it like extends the length of the video or whatever. But that tells me on the original video where I need to put it in. And so this video is a lot longer than the original video. But hey guys, that's it, man. Really appreciate y'all watching. Let me know if you kind of like voiceover stuff. If not, whatever. I mean, it's been fun making it. It has taken a lot longer to do this style of video as far as the editing and stuff goes. But if you guys like it, you'd like to hear kind of me more explain stuff, just let me know. And yeah, maybe I'll do a few more. I don't know. But go check the podcast out. It's launching later on this week, man. Friday, to be more specific. It is coming out Friday. It is our very first episode. It's a pilot episode. And we just want to make it interactive, man. We want you guys to be involved, and I think it's going to be a whole heck of a lot of fun. Go check it out. Appreciate y'all watching. Let's get to deleted scenes. I'll quit yakking. Cut, black screen, deleted scenes.
For 1 minute and 52 seconds, retake, podcast suggestion. I forgot about the part where they can send an email for a bonus entry.
All right, guys, this is a brand new way to edit for me. I've been asked. All right, this next clip goes in at 1 minute and 25 seconds. Cut. Mic check 1 2, mic check 1. Working on that trim. Got a whole bunch of stuff we want to talk about today on this video, and I'm just excited you guys are here, man. Guys, before I forget and get up on the tiny house and start working, man, just want to let y'all know I did get a brand new phone. This is the new iPhone 15 Pro Max, and I'm going to shoot some video with it today for a little test. I've got this set up. Did take a little shot with Rob's phone, just kind of show y'all what it looks like. I got a little mount that goes on top of my big camera, and then you can put the phone in there, put the microphone for the big camera on top of the phone, and then I do got a little microphone. Hang on, I got it right here. Boom. All right, guys, we're on the phone cam right now. Like I said, this is the new iPhone 15 Pro Max. Got the little microphone hooked up to it. How does it sound? How does it look? We liking it? Can we make videos with this thing? I don't know. I'm sure we can. That's what it's made for. It's supposed to be the best phone video camera on the market right now. So I am super excited about it. That's why we're testing it out today. Probably going to make a whole review on this phone as far as the video side of it goes. We are going to purchase a small rig for it. We have not done that yet. All right, I had to do a quick battery swap on the big camera, and hopefully this microphone's still on. I can get this on, and then I can run that piece on the top right there, and then I can do the top here, trim around the windows. Why don't you cut right there?
We do have the podcast room kind of set up. We really suck at our decorations. I've got a few decorations. If you got any decorating ideas, drop a comment down below. Say, hey, I got a few decorating ideas. Maybe you could do this or that. We are definitely open to ideas. I'll show y'all a little bit of B-roll about what I got going. We are a low budget studio. You know what I'm saying? These microphones, headphones, the Zoom, all this kind of stuff costs a lot of money. But we did save some money on the studio itself. We put this metal up. I had this metal out on the land we call the Sweet 16. It was basically free. We just brought it here, put it up on the wall, and then we made this table out of a pallet. That was totally free. The pallet hanging on the wall right here was totally free. That was actually in my daughter's room, and we just got done remodeling her room. I put new flooring in there. We moved a bunch of stuff around, and she didn't want this pallet in there anymore, so we hung it on the wall here. I did put some cameras and lenses and stuff on there just for a little decoration. We are going to use the top of the pallet to put like our logo and stuff on, you know, just put like a little graphic on there or whatever. Maybe if we're talking about different videos, we can put like a little video clip on the top side of the pallet. You guys will see what I'm talking about later whenever I film it like that. Cut.